Let's really build up this sister circle to be a foundation for supporting each other.
That's Nikki Miss Week. Let's keep it cute. Sipping, reading, feeling real cute.
Hey Tissy friends, I'm Nikki, your favorite little sister. Welcome to our channel if you are new, and welcome back if you're returning. I got a situation for y'all. I want to do a social experiment on myself. I want to take this year, starting April 2nd, 2025 and ending April 2nd, 2026, the day I turn 35 and then turn 36, and see if I can make some real life changes in a year. I don't really know how it's gonna go, but I really want to give it a try. I want to look back in the future and not just look different, I want to feel different. I think I'm kind of in a bit of a life situation rut. I feel like we're doing so good with SIP, but I'm just kind of at a standstill. I want SIP to grow and I want it to be amazing and I want to keep leveling it up, but I don't want to just level up online. I want to level up in real life. I want to grow and be better. So my plan, okay, because I've been watching YouTube, I've been doing the research, and some people are like, oh, 10 steps to bettering yourself, 5 steps to a glow up, changing my life in 6 months. I know myself, that ain't gonna work for me. I understand the concept of not giving yourself too much time, but I think that I'm so quick to jump on something that I get overwhelmed so easily. And it kind of causes me to fall off and then just stop. But this year is about progress and not perfection. So with that in mind, I decided to curate it for me. And that is to give myself a full year to really commit, to really try to be able to make mistakes and not fall under the pressure of said mistakes. Where I feel like if you don't have more time, plus it's an experiment, so it should be okay. So some of my key goals are to heal from within and out, to get consistent and work on my procrastination because I got that so bad. I want to grow mentally and spiritually, and I want to stop hiding from life. Yeah, I know. Whoa, we're getting deep. We are getting deep in this video. I feel like now is the time. I've been feeling like this for a while now, so no more excuses. I'm not going to keep hiding. So let me tell you guys the plan so that we can work on this together. And I can tell you a little bit more where I'm coming from with each section. So first is the April to June. That's the first 3 months, and that's a inner self reset. I want to get on a daily vitamin regimen. Sarita is so good with her vitamins, you guys. Since the beginning of the year, she told herself, like, I'm gonna be consistent with it, and she's just done it. I don't have that in me. I have to work on being consistent. Sarita likes to say that it takes 21 days to make or break a habit. And she said this way before it was trending and you could find it on the internet. So I don't know how she knew that, but she did. So I want to take the first 3 months to get consistent with taking vitamins, but also to find a vitamin regimen that works for me. I do realize it will take more than that time to see a result, but I have a good starting point, I think. I want to do some magnesium. I want to get some more vitamin D.
That's what she said.
Michael. Get your mind out the gutter. And some vitamin B12. So that's kind of my starting point along with a multivitamin. I do plan on making an appointment to see my doctor to get some blood work just to get more consistent and kind of a better overround plan. But for now, that's kind of what I'm committing to. good and bad at my vitamins on average. I'll buy them, or Sarita will buy them for us. She randomly will just fill the house with things when she's in a mood. And I'll be doing really good with taking them when I remember. But then when it runs out, it's just like, oh, it's out, until I'm on another, like, oh, we're going to get healthy kind of kick. No, I want to do this for myself. I'm a whole grown adult. I should be taking my vitamins. I also want to start yoga. So I want to work out. That's the long goal, you know. That's what we're building for. But I'll be really good with working out. I'll be doing it. I'll be like 5 days in, and then boom, my body will shut down. I think it's because even though I'm stretching before I exercise, my body is not ready to do those things. And logically, I know when you're doing anything new, working out, whatever, your body's going to be sore. But it's a lot worse for me because of my disability. So I think if I start stretching more and getting more motion into my limbs, it won't be such, or at least I'm hoping it won't be such a harsh downcast. I'm not as flexible as I used to be in the past, and I have not been keeping up, if I'm being honest with myself, the workouts and the stretches the doctors tell me to do. So that's something that I want to implement in every day, doing those exercises and working on my flexibility. I'm gonna start 3 times a week and just build from there. But the goal is to either be doing yoga every night or every morning. But probably every night, because I like to sleep in. I'm not a morning person. I also want to get consistent with my scripture reading and my Bible studies. I've been saying this, and I'll have a good run, and then it's like I forget one day, and then I'm off. Then it's like, oh, shoot, I gotta start all over again. But I want to, that's not okay. Like, my relationship with God is the most important relationship. So that's something that I want to show that. I don't want to just say it. I want my actions to reflect that. So I want to take that time for me and him and just immerse myself. So I need to also have a better planning system to work it out. I'm going to be also using this is why we're doing it in months. This 3 months to really nail down a schedule. I'm not good at them. I'm just not. I'm horrible. B-type girl, okay? I'm going to lounge around until I don't have to anymore, but I don't want that. I'm hoping to also work on my procrastination in these 3 months. I realized, sadly, I am the drama.
Is it me? Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama. Maybe I am. Am I the villain? I don't think I'm the villain.
I love having a deadline and waiting until 2 hours before and knocking that sucker out the park. I live for it. Even though I say I don't, I live for it. But it's getting harder and harder to knock it out the park, and I'm starting to miss those deadlines. So that's not okay. I'm tired of it. I am. And I keep saying that, but I'm not doing anything to change that. So I want to definitely also in these 3 months work on my procrastination, figure out a system that will help me be successful in all these things. So after April and June, we will be working on July and September. And this is the curious chapter, as I'm calling it. This is when I will be working on a skill, finding a hobby, and I want to, by the way, adding in, document all this for you guys and for me so that we can be lifting each other up and building each other up. I don't know what that looks like as of now, if it's like a monthly check-in, if it's a vlog or something, I don't know. I think we'll just see as we go. But I think the skill is going to be video editing. I'm leaving it open, but I think that's what it's going to be. I have been trying to take this video editing class, and I was doing good for a while, but I got overwhelmed. I tried to do so much at once, and it just becomes too much. So that's another reason why I want to break it into monthly sections. it gives me room to breathe while also doing it and not feeling like I'm driving myself insane to where I give up. I also want to pick up a hobby. I don't know what that hobby is. Wouldn't it be perfect if that hobby is like photography and it just aligns with SIP? That's not what I'm saying I'm going to do, but if that's what happens, that'd be wonderful. So in those 3 months while I'm mentally getting myself together and prepared for this next phase, I will be discovering and trying to figure out what hobby and skill I want to learn. I want to do 2 different things. I know that, but I'm only going to focus on those 2 things. I'm not going to pressure myself to do more. I think I put so much pressure on myself so often, and I crush under it, and it's exhausting, honestly. I came to the realization a few weeks ago that the people pleaser in me is always working overtime for everything. And I'm trying to work on her because everyone does not deserve me. You know, I give and to so many people so fast and so much, and then I'm so upset when it's not reciprocated. But that's on me. That's not their fault. So I want to learn how to navigate those streams better. I want to pour into the cups of the people that are pouring into me. And I need to use my discernment better on who and when said people get that out of me. I also come to realize I do that with SIP. In the beginning, this SIP was always Sarita's idea, right? She just kind of dragged me in, and like the good little sister I am, I followed.
Hey guys, Eddie Nikki here. I need to clarify this because this sounds bad and I did not mean it that way. So for those of you who don't know how SIP started, Sarita's friend, she was talking to a friend about a book and they got tired of her always talking books with her and suggested she talk about books on the internet. So Sarita was like, oh, that's a great idea. And she asked me to do it with her. That's what I meant. But Sarita's that person for me who is going to push me to try something new and to do the thing that scares me. That's why I'm forever grateful to her, because I never would have put myself on the internet like that. What we're doing now is so new and scary and exciting, and I love it. And for that, I'm thankful, because I never would have thought that I could be a content creator or that I could be interesting enough on my own to do it. And that's kind of what this new self-discovery journey is about for me, working on whatever insecurity that created that feeling inside me. So I said dragged, but I didn't mean it that way. So thank you, Sarita. And on to the video.
And I thought that for a long time, Sarita's personality is what carried us. And I was comfortable with that. I was happy to be in her shadow and to just have a witty or insightful, remark here and there. But I'm not okay with that anymore. Nikki Missed last year honestly really helped with me coming to that realization. I like doing videos alone. I don't need to be in Sarita's shadow. And not that she put me there. I put myself there. It's a comfortable place to be. I'm seen as much as I want to be seen. So that's another kind of thing that I'm trying to work on. I don't have to work for my spot in SIP. It's already guaranteed. It's not something that Sarita did or told me. It's me. So that's the next thing that I will be working on, the social aspect of myself. And that will be October through December. So some of you guys may not know this about me, but I have social anxiety, extreme social anxiety. Self-diagnosed, but whatever. I know I have it. I don't need a doctor to tell me, but I want to work on that. And you might not believe this, because when you are seeing me, especially at book events, I'm so like, hey, can I interview you? Oh, hey. And I love to do those things. I enjoy it, but that's SIP's Nikki. That's not me. I can easily start a conversation about books or interview you, but me walking up and trying to have casual conversation, no go. That is a struggle for me. I am so awkward. I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know how to have conversation. I'm just weird. So it's nice going out with Sarita or going as Nikki or Sip because y'all think I'm interesting. And, you know, va va voom. I'm an extreme introvert that has extrovert-like tendencies. So that was what we'll be working on in October through December. I think this is probably going to be the hardest stretch just because this is the thing that makes me the most uncomfortable. And also October and December are colder months are really hard for my body. So that's going to be something that's also going to want me to stop. But here's the plan of what I want to try to do in October through December. I want to attend an event, whether it's virtual or in person, and I want to be there and be comfortable or work on being comfortable. I want to say yes to 3 invites. I'm very much who's going to be there. How long do I have to be there? When do I have to do this? But I'm not going to do that. If I'm invited to something, I'm going to say yes. Just know I'm bringing my sister. So don't invite me if I can't bring my sister because she's still my security blanket and small progress, okay? But I want to try and, you know, do better about that. And while I'm at said events, I want to try and have small talk. Ooh, even the word makes me uncomfortable. I'm not good at small talk, but I want to try and have small talk with a stranger at said events. One of the 3. I also want to go on a solo date. I love going out with my sister. But if I'm going out, it's either for Sip or I'm going out with my sister. Or I might be doing it with baby girl or Zion. I want to have a solo date. I love the idea of dating myself. And the thing is, I'm not lonely, but I am alone. And I'm completely fine with that. I'm not at the phase where I'm like looking for someone. I just want to get better about being in my own skin. It's just like working out. It's not about losing weight. I just want to feel comfortable in my skin. I want to feel comfortable in my clothes. I want to see myself from a different angle and not be like, oh, that's not my angle. No, I want to come into my 36 years and be happy with where I'm at, not feeling stagnant and stuck like I feel right now. It's not going to be easy, y'all. It's not. And I have complete anxiety just thinking about it, but I'm really excited. So the last stretch will be January to March. And this is when I'm kind of really reinforcing all the things that I've hopefully learned, where I'm planning and plotting my next thing I want to conquer. And I want to set a goal for myself, and that is to do a public speaking engagement, not necessarily alone, because those things I still want it to be a Sip thing. But I had so much fun in September doing the keynote speakers. And at the time, I was just really honored and privileged and scared about it. You know, honored and privileged to be invited and asked, but scared of the whole aspect of speaking in front of people. I know I talk a lot, so you wouldn't believe that that could be an issue. And I've never had an issue. I just kind of do it when it's happening. But I will blow the situations up so big in my head. And I don't want to do that anymore. The few times that I've had to host and do things without Sarita, I felt like they went really well. But the anxiety of not having Sarita there and to fall back on when I'm feeling awkward or I don't know the right thing to say, I feel like she's always just on it. And that I don't have. I don't. And that kind of scares me, but it always works out fine. It always is so much fun. It's always a good experience. It's me building it up more than it is. And even though I did it, I don't want to psych myself out so much beforehand, if that makes sense. So I want to look back and be happy with what transpired in the year. I want to launch something. I want to do more, you know? I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like I'm at the stage where I'm ready for a change. And I want to do that with you guys because y'all have helped me so much with just realizing that I am enough, that my personality is enough, that And Sarita always says like, oh, you're everyone's favorite. Oh, you know, I'm too much. I think she's perfect. And I think that's another issue. Like, she's my big sister, so she's everything, right? And not that there's a competition, but I compare myself to her in some regards, and I'm not like her, and that is okay. So we are striving for progress over perfection, and I really want to do that with you guys. Again, I don't know how I'm going to record that, if it will always be sit down videos or if it'll be a vlog, but I'm really excited for this journey, and I'm so excited to be doing it with you guys. I plan to track my habits with a habit tracker in Notion. I know, Sierra's always talking my Notion, but here it is coming through for me again. Tracking my Notion, and I want to take, and this is something that I wanted to do at the beginning of the year, but I didn't do it. I want to have monthly reflections of what I did that month, what I think I was good at, and what I need to improve on, you know, just those kind of things. Excuse me. And I want to do it with you guys. So if there's something that you want to change, we can change it together. We can lean on each other. We can support each other. Or maybe it's not something necessary you want to change, but it's something new you want to learn. Again, learning skills. I like learning. I'm also a geek. So we can learn together. We can support each other. Let's really build up this sister circle to be a foundation for supporting each other. That's always what the goal for me was for our sister circle. And I'm really going to be leaning on y'all, like I'm be leaning on my security blanket, my sister, because 36 is going to look way different than 35. And again, I'm just excited to go on this journey with you guys. So thank you for listening to my ramble and my yapping. Let's get to the good stuff. Sarita got me something. It says smell. Oh, it says it on both sides. It says smell. So I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what smell means, but you know what I mean. Oh, because it smells good. Duh. So first we have the Moroccan Rose Shea Sugar Scrub. Oh, you guys, this is so good because I didn't mention it, but I also want to get my, while I'm working on my inner self, putting the things inside me to reflect, I also want to work on my skin. And I have been neglecting it. I don't know about you, but self-care goes out the window when I'm stressed. If things are going smooth in life, self-care is definitely a priority. And it shouldn't be like that. So self-care is what I want to work on also in that first month, 3 months and towards. And then there's also a Moroccan Rose Foam Gel wash. So I guess it's a body wash. Yes, it is. Pour onto bath poofs, suds up, sing and rinse. This is cool because it's like clear. And we have the Moroccan Rose Moisturizing Body Lotion. Ooh, my sister knows me so well. I love this scent. You guys, day one was deep. I know. But it's okay because we're going to grow together. It's going to be scary, but it's also going to be really exciting. And the next few days, they're not deep at all. They're going to be fun. I felt like this was fun. It was scary, especially to come to you guys and be so transparent and open. That's something I definitely struggle with. So I thank y'all for listening to my musings. If you made it this far, drop a heart. Let me know. Purple heart. We're going to do all things purple this week, at least. I don't know if Sue's going to let me get away with the whole month, but this week is definitely nothing but purple. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, ring-a-ding-ding. Until next time. And to our silent supporters, thank you for seeing me. I see you, and I know it's not easy, and I appreciate you guys. Bye.